Hello everybody, welcome to round 6, Indianapolis of Assetto Corsa Competizione. We're into qualifying. Currently watching Michael Stevens as he makes his way round on his... I believe his hot lap. It might be his first hot lap. Hello everybody, welcome to... See how he gets on. If he gets a time on the board. He does. It's a 1:37.3. Good first start of time there. We have got a reduced turnout this evening. There's Marek Dvorak. It's a 1:36.4. Howdy Mull, a 1:39.4. Rich Gasson takes pole, 1:35.985. He's coming up soon. It is Brent. Jones-Brent in the Ferrari. 1:38.6 into 6th for him. To 11 is D.G.S.R. 7th with a 1:38.7. Powered. Oh, they're coming in thick and fast now. Next comes Alexander Goncalves. He goes into 5th with a 1:37.8. Number 49, Nick Golding into 7th. And then number 66, Thomas Nawrocki into 6th with a 1:37.5. So leading at the moment, Rich Gasson. He says, as Paul Sadalowski pips him to 1st. With a 1:35.8, which is a delta time. Not very much at all. 0.168 seconds. We will see. Any further improvement is to be made. There's plenty of time. There's 10 minutes of quali. Probably been reduced a little bit just to... with the fact that we've got slightly less drivers on track today. As Paul Sadalowski takes a bit of grass. Sydney Santens. About to set a time, hopefully, for the first time this qualifying session. No, that was an invalid lap, sadly. Wear oil indeed. Car number 2, Alexander Goncalves comes round. Going on a 1:37.7. See who's getting a good lap in now. Roman Frala currently setting a delta of half a second ahead as he comes around the final corner. That will take him into 2nd, taking Rich Gasson into 3rd with a 1:35.7. See who's next. For a good lap. Looks like Thomas Nawrocki's setting one. He's currently making his way around halfway around the track into a section I wish I knew the name of. How often do you hear that? Currently half a second up. That would take him, if everything goes well, as expected, up into 5th position, which would put him just ahead of Michael Stevens. Here he comes, round the final corner, and he gets a 1:36.4, which places him into 6th position. Well done, that man. But we could be looking very shortly at Paul Sadalowski, currently in 2nd. He's up 0.4 of a second. Will he get 1st? Yes, he will. Takes it from Steve Richardson with a 1:35.2. Michael Stevens now showing us he's going to gain some positions. Up to 4th for him. Sydney Santons, who you remember earlier, hadn't quite started time. He's now up in 11th, up half a second. Join him on the inside as he comes around now into the final section of the track. And here he comes across the line, and he goes up into 8th. Very good there from him. So, who's next to set a solid time? We'll have to see. I'm just going to very quickly just make sure that our members know that we are live. Four more minutes to go. No Q1, Q2, Q3 in this, just quali. We see Roman Frala. He makes his way up through corner 8. Sequence corner 9. I'm afraid this is a track I don't know particularly well myself, but hopefully certain members will be joining me in the commentary box to help further explain that to myself. A lot of drivers now potentially going into the pits, getting a fresh set of tyres on. 3 more laps worth of fuel, or maybe even 2, and we'll be starting their out laps so that they can set another really quick time before time runs out. One of which is Thomas Nawrocki, currently in 9th, has been much higher up the board, and we'll see if he can continue to run his way up there. Here he comes round the final section of the track. He's going to start a lap time now. There he goes. And left, then back to the right. Very tight corner there as he has to get the exit, then into another right-hander. Up comes the, what I'm going to call the U-bend. Doesn't really seem to have much of another name. He's keeping up. His time is good so far. A little bit of a slide. Big long straight now. Big wide straight now. Tight left-hander coming up. Hard on the brakes. Little bit of sausage. Gain 0.3 of a second. Quick left, quick right, quick left. Another right. Very hard sequence. You can see how hard he's working. He's up 0.4 now. Long, sweeping right-hander. Slight bit of banking. Then back hard on the brakes. Don't eat too much sausage. Gotta get back right. Here he comes. One last corner now. 4/10 up. Where will he end up? He's currently in 9th. And he jumps to a position. He jumps into 8th. Well done there, Thomas. So our drivers perhaps deciding they've set the best time they can and they're just not going to continue. Paul Sadalowski's just started a fast lap. D.G.S.R's currently on 1. He's got to set a... He's got to gain just over 1/10 of a second in order to make it into pole position. Question is, can he do it? He's currently 6/10 down with 1 corner to go, so I don't think he's going to do it on this lap. He will get another bite at the apple, though. He's just going to make it across the line in the next second, which he does comfortably. He's off for another one. Paul Sadalowski's also on another lap. He's currently matching his best time so far. Well, this will be his final opportunity to set a better lap time than his 1:35.2. It goes quite wide there through that. You can hear the tyres really working. Here he comes across the line, and it's looking like it's not going to be any improvement there from Paul Sadalowski. D.G.S.R, however, is about halfway around the lap, or just over 1/3 of the way around the lap. He's not down any meaningful amount of time, but he's not up either. He's pretty consistently hitting his lap time. He's still got that 1.15 of a second to catch up in the next 2 corners, 3 corners even. And he might do it. He's flirting with it. But we'll have to see. It's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. And into second, and that is the end of qualifying. So, Paul Sadalowski, D.G.S.R, and Steve Richardson are our top 3, with Michael Stevens leading the Silvers and D.G.S.R leading the amateur class.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello, hello. Doing very well. How are you?
Not too bad, no, not too bad. Glad to be back at it.
Yeah, it's good to have you in the commentary box once again. I haven't seen you in quite some time.
Likewise. I have been holidaying myself.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, I have decided to go home and catch a head cold, which has been very nice.
I know that feeling. I've been suffering from that as well.
Aha.
Just when the weather got lovely, I got a cold. Such is life.
To pay the piper.
Yeah. You've been complaining about summer not being here. Now you get to sit inside and watch everyone else enjoy it.
Look out the window and wonder what the sunshine feels like.
Yeah. Then step outside and go, oh, bloody hell, it's too hot. And then walk back inside.
Immediately start sweating.
Yeah. So, qualifying's over. Now got a bit of a break until race session starts.
Did everyone get a lap in? They did. Golding. Surprised to see him that far down. Oh, that's why it's not showing me anything.
Here they are, lined up on the track. Are we expecting a nice, clean race tonight?
Indy isn't too chaotic once they can get through the first lap.
I hope so.
I'm sure they'll manage it.
So 1 minute to go. Hopefully everything will be hunky-dory. Good time to take a mini break if you need it.
Good turnout from the Silver Gang tonight. Miguel Stevens seems to be hitting a bit of form this season.
Not long and now. 10 seconds until the formation lap starts. It's a mini formation lap if you haven't joined us before. And then a rolling start.
I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to dip into the stewards box. By which I mean mute myself so you don't hear me going, oh, what the...
What? Why? Why?
Why? What? Why? Every week? Why?
We need to get that video back. Why are all the liveries black?
Oh man, I forgot about that one. That's going to be the intro next week.
Yeah. Oh god. How to get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, insta banned.
Yeah. Oh, right. Final quarter. Here we go. Round 6, Season 12, Indianapolis of D.G.S.R Sim Racing GT3 Championship. Name I just made up. And it's green light. Paul Sadalowski keeping the lead. Rich Gasson on the left hand there in the green Honda. Under pressure from Steve Richardson. Into the first corner. And Paul has gone very, very deep. He's completely sent it. Steve Richardson is the big winner out of all of that. Rich Gasson must be wondering where his opportunity went.
It went to the shop for a bag of chips.
It did. We've had some incidents. Looks like car 211 and 131. That's Powdy Mole and David Dita Cash. So, in the lead still, Steve Richardson, followed by Rich Gasson, Roman Prala, Paul Sadalowski. I tell you what, if I was Paul Sadalowski, I would be absolutely kicking myself for that mistake. There he goes. 1 lap complete. Oh, look at all those cars line up as they come down the first straight. No cars going super deep into corner 1, but Roman Frala is flirting with it, but that is Paul Sadalowski's gain. Back into 3rd for him. In the meantime, in the mid-pack, Michael Stevens has made his way past Alexander Goncalves. Or Gonçalves, I should say. Roman Frala's just set the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:43, but he got overtaken into 3rd. He lost 3rd while doing so. Obviously, car got away from him a bit. It's all gone a bit quiet all of a sudden. Another lap down. 52 minutes left to go. Not quite another lap. That's the wrong corner. I'm a good commentator. David Cash picked up a 5-second penalty. Let's see if we can see what happened between those 2 cars. This was on the first lap. Oh, and he's just punted him. Oh, no. That's not what we want. It's not what we want at all. I'm sure that's a very deserved. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You are quite correct. A very good impression as well, I have to say.
Thank you very
overall,
much.
Very clean start.
Steve Richardson and Rich Gasson take to the grass. Again. I'm starting to think that there's a super fast line down that patch of grass because I keep seeing drivers taking it.
It's the, what am I looking for? It's the iRacing cool your tires down.
add a bit of extra tread.
Yeah. Oh my god, this grass is so grippy.
Yeah. If you take the grass out of this corner, you actually get 5 miles an hour. I have to say, the pack is keeping themselves pretty bunched up so far.
They are, aren't they?
It's really good, and the signs have been utterly destroyed.
Just to add chaos to cars.
Yeah. Paul Sadalowski, our pole sitter, still currently in 3rd, chasing down Rich Gasson. Is going to be super close. He currently holds the fastest lap of the race. His last lap was almost a second faster than Rich Gasson's, which is why he's caught up to them. And you can see him flashing his lights, being like, "Get out of the way!"
And then he runs wide.
Yeah.
That always happens to me whenever I'm racing. Even when I'm trying, if I come up behind someone on a blue flag, I start flashing them, and then I immediately drive off the track in the next corner.
Yeah.
I cannot multitask.
The small part of your the part of your brain that's responsible for brake pedal is too busy doing light flashing.
Yeah. Like the old Homer Simpson quote. I learned how to make wine and I forgot how to drive. Homer.
Yeah. There's only so much room in your brain.
Yeah. Boys are keeping a nice tight little group here between 1, 2, and 3.
They really are. I mean, even we're starting to see a bit of a gap now forming between 4th and 3rd, but he is busy fighting off 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
Ooh, Matt Gale's just overtaken James Odell, but James is trying to hang it round the outside, but he's getting cut off by the glorious Nissan GT-R.
Oh, glorious Godzilla.
Yes, the casual races him aside into corner 1. Oh, James has a little bit of a slide in the McLaren. It's a very pretty Nissan. We will listen to its onboard because I like it. This is what happens when I'm in charge of the stream. Oh, Thomas Pichon has just overtaken Michael Stevens. It's a neck and neck down the straight. And it's another...
Oh, the Nissan has to pull ahead, surely.
It does, easily. Pure Nissan power. I don't know why I said that French. Power. Because Nissan, the well-known French manufacturer.
Yes, and driven by a Spanish man called Miguel.
Miguel Stevens.
Yes.
Excellent use of the Nissan driver.
Oh, because he's being chased by a Frenchman.
Oui, oui.
Mon ami.
Mario Dvorak getting the better of Thomas Narocki. We just about missed that.
Yeah.
But Paul Sadalowski's gone for Rich Gasson down the final straight. Is he going to get... He's got the inside coming into corner 1. Does he get it? Yes, totally. Yes, he does.
Did Rich get him around the outside? No.
No, sadly not. No reaches around for Rich Gasson. Oh, no, he's still on his tail. He could get the inside line if he's lucky.
The slightest mistake here is going to cost.
Yeah. As he comes around the U-bend. Running slightly wide is Paul Sadalowski. Now it's a question, how much grass are you going to take on the exit of this corner? Oh, that's a solid wheelful.
How is it not slowing the car down?
I don't know. It's obviously that patch of grass is very, very grippy.
Someone was putting super glue on it.
On the driver's track walk. Whoa, Rich, what are you doing?
Good save.
Yeah, very good save. He's often had these moments of pure terror in the Honda.
I think that Honda is a bit killy. Ooh, we're after getting a rash of incidents here. I will be right back.
Let's have a quick gander at some of these incidents. Oh, Thomas Narocki gives a punt into the grass. Just have a quick look now, make sure there is no on-track action before I go back to watching incidents. Goncalves looking down the inside, perhaps. No. Comes into corner 1. Sydney, just catch up with Sydney Santans in the Wear Oil car. Appropriately flagged. Ford Mustang. Thomas Narocki's overtaken Michael Stevens. Has he? Or is the Nissan going to once again say, no, I have more engine? It is. Oh, Thomas just taking a bit of curb and spinning off. That is such an unfortunate turn of events for what was a very entertaining battle. See if we can catch that again. Ah, so it was Michael Stevens who made the move in the first place. Yeah, just forcing Thomas to take the inside line and just not allowing any movement whatsoever. It looks like Andrew Phipps has had a slight incident, or he's been double pipped by Marek Dvorak and Sydney Santens. We'll see. I'm sure we'll see further action very shortly. I'm keeping an eye on two groups at the minute: Alexander Gonçalves, Nick Golding, and Vitor. Ooh, Vitor Fiore gets cursed. And the moment I click on him, he spins out. Not my fault. Might be slightly my fault.
Commentator's curse is real.
It is very, very real.
We will be taking bribes for season 12A. What will we do for season 13? Will we go straight to 14 or 12A or 13 and everyone has to drive the most cursed cars?
Yeah. Just a field full of Jags.
Yeah, you can have the Jag or the Reader.
Oh, Alexander Gonçalves goes for a slide. He manages to hold 10th. Just about. But yeah, I think we should should do all the cars that like somewhat cursed. Like the Aston Martin V12 Jag. I would say the Nissan, but the Nissan has been bopped back into being
lease to life.
Yeah. What about the not the new Ferrari, the old one?
The challenge thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was horrible. Every sense of the word.
Oh, we're gonna see a Stevens.
5, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, gone for a 3-wider. Oh, he backs out of it, probably quite sensibly, but I thought he was gonna go down the inside there. While I wasn't looking, I think Santens gotten the better of. No, Phipps got the better of Santens.
Yeah. Dvorak has pulled away a bit, is he?
He has a bit. He's got one second. No. I think.
It's not at the point where you can stop clinching.
No, and talking of clinching, I think Sadalowski is going to very quickly start putting Richardson under a lot of pressure. He was 4/10 down on the last lap. Talking of Santens versus Phipps, Santens goes up the inside, but he's going to be on the outside of the following corner, and Michael's... Yeah, he's looking for it. He's just not able. If the Nissan still drives the same way it did before, it's because he can't get the grip round the corner.
It just needs to be close enough coming onto the start-finish, or the back straight.
Exactly, yeah. It's this corner here that we really should need to be looking at as
Is he closing? Very, very slowly.
He's looking for it. He's looking for it. He's just not able to get the inside line. In the meantime, comes the Rockies working his way up the field. Matt Gale's trying to keep the inside line there, but Thomas just masterfully gives him the space and then closes the door. I can't keep my eye off Santens, Phipps and Stevens.
No,
There's just too much going on. Santenz on the inside line once again.
Going.
I think he's got that. He's got to hold it. He's up the inside. They're side by side, and he's going to get the switchbacks around the outside. He's on the curb. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, Santos is keeping alongside into the next sequence of corners. It's all neck and neck. Stevens is looking for any mistake to take advantage of this. And I think he might be going to get one if Phipps keeps...
Any touch, and he is there to capitalise. No, has he got the pull?
He's got the pull. He's potentially got the pull off Phipps. The question is he going to get the move done on Santenz? Phipps manages to take back the position. Now Stevens is alongside. And he's got the inside in the next section. Oh, he's been forced wide. But he's got the inside again. I think he's got it. I think he's got it. It's... Oh, yes. Okay, secured that for now.
Now clip the curb and launch it straight off the track. Oh,
no! What did he know? Well, we're back at it again, but this time Pichon's joining the battle.
How wrong we were when we said Indy was going to be a boring race.
Yeah. How wrong we were. The big winner out of this, of course, is Andrew Phipps, who's taking off into the distance, being like, yeah. Lads.
Oh. Has Stevens got the inside line here?
He does. A little bit of touch.
A little bit of touch.
Would you class that as rubbing his racing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day.
Pichon comfortably sitting behind, being like, come on, lads. That's it. Get some argy-bargy in.
It's just a little tap.
Yeah.
Stevens has it here, has he?
But he's round the outside into the next sequence.
He has it. The Mustang looks to have...
So Stevens ahead by about a wheel width. Just about. He's going to get the inside line coming in here. Santenz defending from Pichon. Oh, slide for Stevens!
Slide. Turn that TC up, baby.
Oh. Once again, we're back round to the final chicane before we come to the big curving right-hander that is the final corner. And I think Michael Stevens has comfortably secured 7th position.
Yes.
A really excellent 7 par from Michael Stevens there.
There's a bit of a battle going on between Odell, Gale and Narwaki here, I think.
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa!
Pichon capitalizes.
He absolutely does. I think Santenz perhaps enjoying his little rest break on the final straight there a little bit too long. And suddenly there was a giant Nissan rear end in his screen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Odell is out. Or maybe
He's in the pits, is he?
He's in the
Get
pits.
his pit stuff done. Oh no, hold on. 147.
He is... No, this will be his pit. This could be just him pitting. I'm just surprised to see him down there. He wasn't there a minute ago.
Did he reset the pits?
He might well have done. I'm watching the replay now. There's some contact.
Oh no, he's going again. Yeah, there was nothing really in the replay.
No. Oh, but he's going again. Good on him. Now we're going to start seeing some pit action as drivers start
pick up a pit stop,
looking for their undercuts and their overcuts.
Another little tappa. It's an incident.
Paul Sadlowski still chasing down Steve Richardson for first place. Let's see what's going on. This is our current and still leader of the amateur class is Vitor Ferreira. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
Ferreira?
Ferreira?
Did he come onto the stream one night and tell us how to pronounce it?
He may have done, but I wasn't there.
Well, he's driving a Ferrari, so he's now Peter Ferrari.
Okay, Vito Ferrari. Where's Andy Bentley?
I don't know. I think he gave up some racing.
Oh, all the pressures. Pressure of nominative determinism.
Yeah, he saw sense and left.
God.
My wife is still waiting for me to see sense. Never!
Never! You can take away my sim pit. You'll never take away my freedom. Yeah, there's definitely something among the leaders about taking the grass patch.
Yeah.
It's very, very grippy grass there.
Rich has kind of fallen back a little bit. I wonder, are the tyres starting to...
I think they are.
It seems to be sliding a bit, is it?
Oh, I've just watched Sydney Santon spin out after running wide through some marbles. I think the tyres are definitely starting to go. Oh, that or the driver's sanities are starting to go.
Yeah. Oh, he spun out. Now, the Mustang seems to have a problem with staying tight on that section of the track.
Well, I need to give it a drive. I haven't given it a drive since we released, and it looks like a kind of car that I could get along with.
Mm.
You know, big, understeery.
Yeah. I still haven't driven the new Nordschleife.
No, me neither.
I must give it a try.
Yeah, I might get my wheel out later and just give it a go, and then smack and die in the first 3 corners over and over again.
I'm terrified that when I plug my wheel back in again, it's going to just go poof, puff of smoke, and then nothing.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, just that distinct smell of electricals frying.
Can't let the magic smoke out.
Yeah. This is the smoke that keeps everything lubricated.
Yeah. Oh yes, Rich Gaston is definitely sliding. Slipping and sliding, baby.
Slipping inside like a sexy salmon.
Yeah, this is the, if you haven't joined us before, this is the typical point where the commentators start making stuff up to fill air because everyone's thinking about pitting and racing slows down for a bit.
Right. Oh, didn't we ask the drivers to send us in a little spiel about them?
Yes.
Do you remember where I left the thing for them to put in a little spiel about them?
No.
Treads? No, not in there. Info, treads, driver's blurb. Absolutely nobody.
Oh.
Because I've just realised that it's in the info section and they can't write in there. Right, let us start making things up about the drivers.
Should we start from the front of the grid then, Steve? Was Steve Richardson? What's his background?
I think Steve started life out as an Olympic javelin thrower.
Yeah.
And then after an unfortunate accident where he dislocated his shoulder mid-throw and punched himself in the groin, he had to retire from Olympic javelin throwing.
And
In between bouts of sim racing now, he plays with his own fleshy javelin. And
yes.
that's how he passes his time.
Yes.
This is all true as well. Is that Rich D.G.S.R in trouble?
I think he's been in a lot of trouble.
Did I see him stop on the track there?
He's lost a position. He's down to... Oh, he's lost many positions. He's been down to 8th.
Wait on. Let us...
I think. He says 8th on ACC Race Control, but...
Yeah, that's 8 in the game, yeah, as well, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's caught up.
Sorry, it's not a game.
Oh, yes. The stimulator.
Yeah. Right, who's next?
Oh, just stand by. Paul Sadalowski was looking like he was going to go for the outside round. Steve Richardson there, but he's not quite gone for it. Oh, he's sliding out of that corner. He's really pushing.
He's pushing. He must be trying to push it before a pit.
Yeah. We're trying to force someone else to pit.
He's in the grass again.
Just saw
Surprised the grass isn't.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I just saw Steve Richardson flashing his hazards. Oh no, that's just what his brake lights look like.
Loss.
That's ridiculous.
Trotter has capitalised here. He's up to 3rd. A few people pitting. Stevens is pitted. Bren. Poddymill. Down, is it? Can't remember.
Oh, they've both gone for the pits at the same time. Oh, it's down. The lead is down to whoever gets the pit stop. Best pit stop. I feel like an F1 commentator.
Oh, who's going to put tires on and who's not?
Oh, I don't know, but
How would you have to pass them out in the pit?
I think Sadalowski made a slight error on pit entry and had to slow down really hard. But so Steve Richardson is the other way around. Steve Richardson made an error on pit entry. This really is just a case now of who can get out of the pits quicker.
Okay, Sadlowski's been stopped for 20 seconds, Richardson 17, there's 5 seconds between them stopping.
Yeah. So this is the lead of the race being decided in the pit stop.
He's got new tyres. Richardson has put on new tyres as well.
There we go.
Oh, that mistake on pit entry has cost him the lead.
It has. But it's, the outlap's going to be super exciting because they're both going to be on cold tyres. And they're right next to each other. There's no breathing room.
So is somebody going to make a mistake here at the pit line?
Oh, it's so tense. I'm so tense. Here we go. There goes the pit line.
Drive through for 229. Who's that?
That's Steve Richardson.
Oh, Steve Richardson's after getting the drive through. Speeding in the pit lane. And that's his race run.
That is. And it was Steve Richardson who made the mistake. Yeah. That's why he just missed the line. So that's yeah.
That was a tactical maneuver by Sadlowski, I think. He stayed right behind him, so he was watching his mirror and must have missed the line by the slightest fraction.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Nick Golding is up 9 positions since race start, is he?
Yeah, he's doing very well.
He is.
He's doing very, very well. Camera's being really uncooperative and just not giving me a good angle on him. Oh, he's going into the pits, that's why.
Ah.
Cash still hasn't served his 5-second penalty. Well, he won't until he pits, will he?
Probably not, no.
No. Yeah, most of the field now is just going into the pits. Which Gasson's still in the, well, is effectively the lead, but not really. It's the only thing I don't particularly, I find quite frustrating about ACC. It doesn't tell you who's actually in the lead, it just tells you...
Yes, yeah. Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, it's oddly quiet now. I wasn't expecting them all to pit at once. Normally
Yeah.
you get to do a little bit of, will they get the undertake or the overtake? Are they gonna get it? And then like, but yeah, I guess that the pit drama was very entertaining.
Let's see who hasn't pitted yet. Oh. Rich, Thomas, Pichon, Santens haven't pitted. Sadlowski has pitted.
Yeah.
And it's back up to P4 with nobody in front of him
Yeah.
having pitted.
And if you're joining us having finished watching the England versus Slovenia game, I hope that I hope you're more entertained here.
If it was soccer ball, it couldn't have been any more entertaining than that.
You hope so.
I can't believe Slovenia got that penalty in the last minute. What a game changer.
The problem with Slovenia is they always try and walk it in.
Yeah. It worked out for them this time though.
Yeah, obviously.
I wouldn't have expected him to win 3-2.
Yeah, especially
In
after
the
Gareth
test.
Southgate stood up, screamed, ripped his clothes off to reveal the football uniform and ran onto the pitch.
Yeah.
Saying, I can't take it anymore.
And Lionel Messi's after signing up to be the manager for Slovenia for the rest of the championship.
Yeah.
Is Timmy from Slovenia?
What, Loverick?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I think he could be.
I'm sure he'll be very happy.
Where is he? I think we in here abusing this somewhere. Is there anyone in YouTube chat?
Yeah, there is a few people who've joined us. They were commentating
Oh,
about
good.
this could be the most thrilling 30 seconds of cars standing still ever.
Ryan Greenway is making up lies about his children not playing ball. Alan Barry, well, someone has kissed the Blarney Stone. I did, and I got herpes from it.
Nice.
Paul Slowski was a Terminator before retiring from a sim racer. He might have been.
Yes, he might have been. I mean, look at this man. He's got absolutely no emotion in that helmet whatsoever. And I think if you stare long enough, you can begin to see the red eye. Just slightly glinting.
I think that's the glow up of his OnlyFans camera.
Right, okay.
Live streaming. Underneath that race suit, he's naked.
Under all your clothes, you're naked. You fool, I wear clothes under my clothes.
Ha ha ha! I'm Superman. I wear my underpants on the outside.
Paul. Oh, wait, low. What on earth was that, Paul? You just did a Scandinavian flick to get past Thomas
Oh.
Pichon there. What? I'm not sure if that was just like game code or that was an actual flick.
Whoa. Was that Pichon or was it Poddy Mull?
I'm not sure.
No, it's Poddy Mull, I think.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, it was. Sorry.
No, I don't like it when French people are accused of things that they didn't normally do. It might make them retreat. Ho 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 ho!
Rich Gasson now into the pits at last.
I've just realised I've been watching your stream instead of the game for the last 5 minutes. Sim, sorry, Sim.
Very angry people.
Yes. How dare you shout at me?
How dare you call the thing I've spent thousands of...
You uncouth individual.
I've spent thousands on this simulator. How dare you call it a game?
Okay, we have been confirmed by 2 people that Timmy Lovrek is indeed from Slovenia. He might not be seen for 6 to 8 weeks celebrating the victory. Right, who's next on our driver list?
In terms of... I mean, for some reason, and I don't quite believe it, ACC Race Control believes that D.G.S.R is in set... Oh, he is.
He is. He didn't pit.
He just hasn't pitted yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So... Well... We've talked about Roman... Paul Sadalowski, sorry, being a Terminator. We haven't talked about Roman Fralla. His backstory.
Yeah. I think Roman is originally from the Roman Empire. And
yes.
He left one day. He invented the original marathon. And the bar now, not the running, the original marathon bar.
Yeah.
And he made a lot of success on that, and then he sold out the marathon bar to become the Snickers, and that's what that monumental chocolate exchange made him so much money he was able to buy a sim rig.
Yeah.
And 1 copy of the base content of Assetto Corsa. Competizione.
Yeah. To that I'll say, hail Fralla.
Yeah. He also invented the original road as well.
Yes. And
that's why they're called Roman roads.
Yes, exactly. That's why they're so straight as well, because then he could drive his Ferrari down them as fast as he liked.
Yep. This is all true. Don't look it up.
Don't Google it.
Yeah, well, you can Google it, but Google is wrong.
Yeah.
When has Google ever been right about anything?
This is what the shallow state doesn't want you to know.
Get that saucepan out of the press and put it on your head. And then when you've had enough of our ramblings, just start hitting the saucepan with a spoon. It will definitely be more entertaining and make more sense.
Yeah. What's our next driver down the field? Mark Dvorak, who is actually secretly from Borderlands.
Is he?
Yes. You can tell because he's cel-shaded.
And you know what? I've always wondered this. Every time he turns sideways, he disappears. I forgot it's
Yeah, he's a right nightmare when walking down the pit. You'll be walking down, and you'll suddenly hear a voice. You'll be like, ah!
Oh my god. Marek!
Oop. Cash, probably running wide and taking out a sign. He's gone for the pits, so don't blame him. Yeah, the pit crew.
My headphones keep disconnecting for some reason. What were you saying?
Oh, just that Cash ran wide and took out one of the signs. His pit crew are going to be picking that out of the grill.
That is totally coming out of his paycheck.
Yeah, absolutely. So this, you know, we were talking earlier about how nice and compacted the field was, and now it's really not.
No. What is the closest gap?
I was going to say Alexander Gonçalves, but then it wasn't. Thomas Nawrocki versus Matt Gale.
I was also going to say Cash, but he's in the pits and everyone is getting real close real quick.
It's almost like he's not moving.
Ah, almost.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's going to lose 2 more positions. Wow.
There they go.
Wow.
Wow.
Thomas is going up the inside.
Not quite close enough, really.
No.
We'll now join Thomas on board as he's got a face full of Nissan. Looking around the outside, not getting him. Maybe compromising his exit. Not enough. Oh, a little bit of slide. Is that enough?
A beautiful sight.
Nissan just not giving a crap. Oh, that's a lunge. Oh,
that was a bit bomby.
That was a bit bomby. I think the stewards should have a little look-see at that.
There's no contact. Was there an incident?
No.
There was not.
No.
Review after the race.
Yeah, it's one of those tricky ones because it's like, well, you didn't hit him, but
yeah, you didn't hit him because he avoided you more than you didn't hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, just disqualify him.
Just disqualified.
Straight to hell.
Just see a pit open underneath the car, it disappears into the ground and closes up again.
And all you see is a picture of mashed fingers as the force feedback goes apeshit.
See an image later of Thomas just sitting there with 2 casts on.
Look at my mangled appendages.
In the meantime, Thomas Pichon has made his way past Alexander Gonçalves. We're just waiting to see if Thomas Nawrocki makes his way past Nick Golding. Actually, no, sorry, he's 6 seconds behind. What am I talking about? Nick Golding making his way past Alexander Gonçalves in the only 911 on the... Nope, there's another one. Sorry, Paddy Moll's driving it. I was a bit too eager there. Oh! Pichon! Eat some grass.
Uh-oh.
Nick Golding makes his way past. Disaster for team Frites and Baguettes.
Oh,
he's not. He's got the livery on, but he's not using the team name.
yeah, there's an issue with the intro. Sometimes it loads the team names, and sometimes it loads last season's team names.
Oh. Regardless, I'm pretty sure he's in Team Frites Baguettes again.
No, I think it's baguettes and frites this year. Just to confuse us.
Oh. I don't know if 101 baguettes and frites. It's a lot of carbs.
Yeah, very stodgy, I think is the word you want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm partial.
Curry sauce.
Yeah, I am partial to a chip sandwich, but I mean, a whole baguette.
I do like a baguette though.
Yeah.
I'm just rewatching this incident with Milwaukee and Gale. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a legit overtake. On board, it looked like a dive, but from overhead, it looked clean enough.
Okay. Just looked super sketchy from the onboard where I
Super
was.
divey, yeah.
Yeah.
For on board, it doesn't look as bad from outside. What have we got going on in chat here? I don't think these are. Can we have a Michael Stevens fact, please?
Ooh.
Yes.
Michael Stevens fact. Michael Stevens was born with a golf club in his hand.
Yeah.
And
the traction control off button in the other hand.
yes.
He also works in a camera shop, and for a small fee, he will delete images from your camera that you don't want getting out in public, like the time you wore a salmon shirt because your wife told you it was salmon and not pink. Can't have that kind of thing getting out there.
No, absolutely not. All the time.
For the time. Yeah, go on.
No, sorry, I had a thought. It's gone. All the time that you span out your car over and over again.
That's every week, though.
That is every week.
That's not deleting a camera. That's deleting a hard drive.
That's an extra fee.
Michael Stevens also. This is an actual true fact. For a man that is extremely good in a sim rig, only got his driving license about a year ago.
Yeah, very true. Very true. I remember that when he said I finally got my driving license.
Won't help you.
Yeah.
Who else? Well, we'll do a Ryan Greenaway fact.
Yeah, we should.
Ryan Greenaway is named after the Greenways in Ireland.
Oh.
Yep. And if you don't believe me, look it up. That is a true fact. He's named after a scenic road all along the west coast of Ireland.
Just funny that they called that road Ryan. Is it Gaelic?
It is, yeah. It's called the Gaelic for Ryan, which is French for Brian. So his new name is Brian Road.
Let's try and remember that next time he's driving.
I've totally changed his name on the server everywhere else.
Surprised you didn't change Dieter's name to Dieter Van... What was it? Van Brabant that we kept calling him?
Dieter Van Brabant, if you're not racing with us tonight, we would like to say bonjour, I guess tutti the fruity. Although Dieter isn't French. He's
No.
fake French, he's Belgiumish.
God, I remember those days quite well. We was first racing and me and Christian were just in here going, Dieter 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 V.
Like a tongue twister.
Yeah.
And then you just give up and call him Dieter V.
Yeah. Whoa! Just seen, oh, who was that? Sorry. God, I missed him. It wasn't Matt Gale. Oh, who were we saying? Oh, it's Marat Dvorak. Just went super deep out of the chicane.
Rich Gason has caught up with a Pips.
He has. I'm just gonna see
Why
if
does the brakes in the Ferrari look like hazard lights as well?
I know it's a bit odd, isn't it?
I'm never noticed that before.
Oh, it looks like I've missed it.
Oh, Rich has the moves.
He
You've got
does.
moves.
He's gone for it. Just going to quickly go back and watch that. Here he has, going down the final straight. Ah, very clean. Very, very clean.
Waggable mole. No, I have not been drinking. But I do believe my co-commentator, well, the actual commentator, I'm only here to provide, I don't even know what I'm here to do, to be honest. I was here to do stewarding, but there's nothing happening because nobody's crashing into each other.
I know, it's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, so now I've come in here to annoy Alex. D.G.S.R team is called Van Brabavant Tan Tabav Palamvika Joswick.
Joswick.
Oh, excellent. I think they might be from France.
Maybe.
Oh, hold on, Joswick isn't from France.
No, there's no way Joswick's from France.
Joswick is from, Pavel's from Poland, I think.
Yeah.
And Dieter's from Belgium.
Oh.
Or as the French call it, Belgium.
Belgium. Oh, that makes me question whether he's actually Dieter van Brabant and instead is Dieter van Brabant.
Or Dieter.
Yeah.
Mark Dvorak has still capitalized from that earlier mistake, and he is holding third to the finish by the looks of things, unless he makes his own slight off-track detour from chips.
Yeah, well, he's got to lose 18 seconds in the next minute. Now, I'm going to keep my eye on Paul Sadalowski because I'm tired of being caught out by the leaders on the final lap. I don't think he's going to pull it off this time. I'm not even sure if it's consistently him. But someone in the lead has been waiting until like 10 seconds are left on the race and then just coasting to the start-stop and finishing the race straight away.
What has he got? He has a 5-second gap over Roman Frawler anyway.
Yeah, that's 5 seconds. You can just sit there waiting.
Yeah. He has got 1:35.3 as his best lap.
I know.
He's doing 1:38.7 now, so he's really taking it easy.
He really is. He is on his final lap though now, as he make it one more time round Indianapolis.
I don't know what part of France you were in, Mark, but I don't think Pavel is French.
I'm missing a battle between Niners. I mean, I guess I am missing a little bit between Nick Golding and Thomas Navrocki.
For the leader of what? Something after happening?
Yeah, I don't know. Because Michael Stevens is leading Silvers and he's in 7th.
Yeah. I think Brian Road is giving us false information. He doesn't like his new name.
Somehow, some way, we will just get that that clip of Lance Stroll. But anyway.
And as he comes across the finish line, this isn't the finish line.
Yeah.
It's just a line.
Final corner. Here comes Paul Sadalowski for the win of the Indianapolis race of D.G.S.R. Seasons 12. There you have it. One win for him. Roman Frala takes second. Mark Dvorak coming in 3rd. And here is our silver class leader, Michael Stevens, in the glorious Godzilla. Making his way around just into the 3rd section of the track. Now. whole 11 seconds ahead of the member in second.
Oh, there was an incident I missed. Oh, it was after the race.
And then Fiera has already finished for bronze. We're just waiting now on some of our final competitors. And they come across the line. We're just waiting on James Odell, who is like a trooper, just kept going and going and going.
Well done, James.
Well done. I love to see it. And Santens is in the pits with...
Who do I need to get? Sadlowski?
Sadlowski, Stevens, and Vito.
Vitor. Stevens. Where's Sadlowski? Is he gone?
Isn't he cranky?
Oh, cranky.
He's
cranky.
cranky. Hello, gents. You are the class winners of this race. Congratulations once again. We'll start.
Hello, and thank you.
Thank you.
Aha. You are live on YouTube. Please don't say fucker bugger. I mean, yes.
I just said it. Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh no. We'll get demonetized. We'll go from 0 to 0.
You know you can go to -0 if you really want to.
Oh, special 0. Start with our bronze class winner, Vitor.
Hi.
How was your race? Seemed fairly...
I had a good start, but the end of the race, I think I had a puncture. So the last two laps, I was full on pressure just to end the race.
Well, you've done well. You'd no big incidents in the end, towards the end, did you?
I have one big spin. I had Odell behind me, and like I don't know which turn it was, but it was horrible. The stress.
Well, you've done well anyway.
Thank you.
Can we ask you one question? How do you pronounce your surname?
Yeah, I heard the other videos. It was quite complicated. It's Vitor Ferreira in Portuguese.
Ferreira.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ah.
Thank you
Very
for
good.
that.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, big congratulations. Michael, you are our, I can't speak, silver class winner. Congratulations.
Whoop, whoop.
You seemed like you had quite a few battles among the field, but you seem to be quite comfortably leading in the silver class for most of the race. What's your thoughts on your race?
It went well.
Good.
Very insightful.
There's honestly not much more I could say. There was a couple good races, but I thought it was fucked at turn 1 after running deep.
Yeah, that was unlucky, but it was more the two guys going off in front of you causing a bit of chaos.
Yeah, it's so easy to follow people off and then everyone help you if people make a mistake.
And then everyone tries to get back onto the track as quickly as possible. It's just racing, really. There was no major issues.
Nah, it's just one of those things. But managed to,
Did you enjoy? Yeah. Did you enjoy Indianapolis?
Yeah, I quite like the track. I like the slippery nature of it.
Yeah, you were doing plenty of sideways action.
Yes.
It was a very entertaining race to watch from what I thought was going to be a very subdued affair.
I hadn't planned my pit stop on that lap, but I'd messed up the braking into the second to last turn and went sideways into the pit entry, so just figured, why not?
While I'm here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Why not do it exactly then when you've had a bit of an issue?
But no, it was hard on the tyres, so yeah, towards the end of each stint it got mega slippy.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. It was
Thank you.
very interesting seeing you take it so quick down the straights on so many defensives. We'll now move on to Paul. You had one hell of a start and then went quite deep. What, into corner one? What happened there?
I never practice race starts, so I asked the guys like, "Where's the braking point for turn one you reckon?" And someone was like 200. So, and you forget quite simply that the boards are not meters; they're
Yes.
yards.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not really 200 meters, is it? It's and
Yeah.
so I went really deep. The guys behind me all went deep,
Yep.
or more or less. They didn't hit it like I did, basically. So I had to crawl across the grass behind the tire barrier. Basically, I rejoined because it's quite a nice spot because you're completely on the outside, while everyone is more on the inside to middle of the track. So you don't really, bother anyone there. Yeah, then I was P4, which is still quite lucky. It could have been much worse. I think Frella made a mistake. And yeah, the Honda against the Mustang doesn't really have the straight line speed. So
Yeah.
and yeah, then it got quite interesting. I wanted to pit, and then I saw that Richardson also goes into the pit, and I hit the pit limiter, and all of a sudden he accelerated, and at that point I was like, oh, not again. Right?
Yeah.
Because I was quite happy with the fight we had, because I was slowly crawling myself to his rear.
Yeah.
And at that point I knew, like, oh, dang it, right? Again, not a real fight
Yeah.
at hand again for the later part of the race.
Yeah.
And then I messed up. Maybe I messed up my fuel calculations. Kinda.
We did.
I had to save fuel for 7 laps, where I was like 3 seconds off pace.
Yeah, we did notice
yeah.
that you
That was
taking
at
it
the
off.
end.
I crossed the line with 0.9.
Whoa.
That was a good head, Matt.
I'm just happy I made it. Yeah. So if Frella, I don't know what, if he was stuck in traffic or had a bad pit stop or something like that, right? Because he is quite a rapid guy. If he was just 5 seconds closer, he could have catched me,
Yeah.
and there would have been nothing I could have done, right? Because I had to save fuel, otherwise I won't make the finish. So basically, I saved fuel, and then at the last lap, I could go flat out again. But yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. So the one question I want to ask in terms of driving technique is, we did pick up that on the back straight at the very start, almost you, Gasson, and I'm trying to remember who the other person, the name of
Was it
the names.
Richardson?
Richardson, yes. All taking the what seemed like very grippy grass on the corner exit.
The grass doesn't really cost you that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you just cut it with, like, one pair of tires, it maybe costs you like a tenth at maximum. So if you don't want to overcorrect on the wheel or go off throttle, which, let's be honest, you don't really want to do,
Yeah.
you just take the grass. It's not really punishing. It's not too bumpy, and the rejoin on the track is quite smooth. So there's no real edge to it where the tire could catch and you spin.
Yeah.
So it's quite a safe way out if you just have a slide mid corner or go too early on throttle or something like that. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. We were just interested to see if it was quicker, because it seemed like
No.
most people were doing it.
Yeah, no, but it's like I said, it's not punishing, right? It's like it's a bit like Laguna Seca with the gravel out of turn 3-4.
Yeah.
It's not really punishing if you don't do, something massively stupid, right? If you just
Yeah.
overcorrect with the wheel, and then because the tire there can catch on the curb, but if you just smooth steer out of it, like very slight steering input, you're fine, and it doesn't really cost you either. So yeah, you can take it. Where you don't want to take it is like inside last corner, because it can bump you up and basically fling you into the barrier. That's what you don't want to do. But at that corner, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting to know. We'll be out there with a bucket of grease for next season.
In the rain, you don't want to take it.
Yeah.
Because that's an automatic spin, basically.
Yeah.
I must remember that for next year. Set weather, wet.
Indianapolis in any weather is like, for me, it's quite fantastic. I like the track. It's a difficult track because it's slippy. I struggled with the Mustang today because you can never really use first gear because the track is bumpy at the corner exits. So you go full throttle and then you hit that slight bump and all of a sudden your rear tires spin.
Yeah.
So it was quite a challenge. My tires after the first stint were absolutely shot. I had blisters on the rears, which I basically never get. So yeah, challenging track, but fun.
Well, once again, congratulations. I hope you enjoy your victory. I hope to see you in here next week. And wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for the stream, boys.
Well
Cheers.
done, lads.
Cheers. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Overall, a pretty good night's racing.
Oh, excellent. Very few incidents. And even when, I think we had maybe one or two punts. But otherwise, very clean. And that's what we like to see. The standard has really risen.
It has. The racing was very good across all levels.
I think people feel
it.
I think people feel it more when they get the penalty in the race.
Yeah, it's an immediate correction as opposed to after the fact.
Yeah. Plus, they don't lose like 20 points. They still feel like they've got some control over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And overall, I think it was a pretty successful night. And of course, Slovenia winning as well has totally just set the night off perfectly.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for watching, and for all of you who have joined us in the live chat this evening, and all of you all are watching the replay. Thank you all. Good night.
Bon nuit, August Tutti Frutti.